Hello and what is going on today, guys? Tomcat here and welcome back to another video in Grid. Now, in this video, we are going to be doing some Touge racing in a Subaru BRZ, which is also going to require us buying a Subaru BRZ and also probably jumping into a little bit of the customization. So I'm just going to name it Apex Point, no big deal there, racing, and then tuner cars, modified class. So, and I think we're going to do 2 rounds. And let's see, round 1 is going to be, oh, come on. Okay, Okitama Sprint, Mizu Mountain, round 1, and then round 2 is going to be Okitama Sprint as well, but it's going to be Tenshi Way. So we're going to go ahead and create this event, and then I'm going to have to pick myself up a Subaru BRZ. And then once I buy that, we're going to go ahead and mess with the livery on it a little bit. Now, the other livery that we could unlock is the Team Kicker livery, which we don't have quite yet. And we do have the ability to choose some of these either heritage liveries or custom liveries or tuner-related liveries. And no big deal there. I'm going to say that, oh, that's pretty gross. I was going to say, that's not necessarily gross, but like, it just doesn't suit that car. All right, so let's see. I like that. Wow, I actually really like that a lot. Oh God. I'm a big fan of that. That works. Actually, that really works. So now if we go to customize the base color, I think I'm going to leave the base color as is. And, ooh, I kind of like that. God, those exhaust tips are huge. You could also turn the sponsors on and off, which actually, I may turn them off for this particular car because it actually looks really clean without it. And then secondary is going to be, oh, I see. We'll leave that alone. And then the tertiary color, okay. So yeah, we can modify that a little, but going through some of my options here, I don't know if I kind of like the dark blue. I kind of like the dark blue. Yeah. All right. So we'll go ahead and go with that. We didn't really customize it all that much, but we did definitely to a degree. So let's go ahead and jump into our very first race, and then we'll get into our second race after that. So we've got 2 different Touge stages that we've got to run in this BRZ. Let's see what she can do.
Yeah, this is my favorite series to compete in, Alex. Don't you know it?
Don't you know it? All right, let's get down to that action and go. It is a BRZ, so we really don't have much power at all, so getting off the line is not a problem. And that's not a dig at the BRZ. I've owned one, so I really do enjoy the lower-powered sports cars. They're a lot of fun to drive. Ooh. Trying to be a little bit careful here. Trying to be a little bit careful here and avoid confrontations. That actually kind of worked. Let's go. Yes. Oh, there was a bit of a confrontation back there. They were trying to take the inside line on me. Didn't really work out for them though. Oh no. Yeah, I'm going to spend one of my flashbacks on that one. I had to spend one there in the S2000 too. Just means I really need to focus on getting that section of the track under control. Now, comparing this car to the S2000, this is a little bit, I want to say maybe a little bit smoother, a little bit easier to drive. Maybe not quite as rewarding as the S2000, but still a really fun car. Wow, as you can see, it's really easy to hold a line in this car. Really easy. Yeah, no, you just predict where you want to go, and then you go. It definitely feels a little shorter geared than the S2000 for some reason as well. I'm not sure if it actually is or not, but it feels that way. Staying in the power up the hill. Yeah, I was kind of worried about losing speed going into 6th, which is why I was kind of unsure about what I just did there, but, you know, I think it probably ended up being a good decision in the long run. Yeah, I should have stayed at 5th. I was going to say, really should have stayed in 5th there. And brakes, trail it in. And power it through. There you go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That was close, but again, as long as you set up for your corners in advance, like turn a little bit before the corner in this car, you're golden, man. You're golden. It just works. Well, that went super well. A little bit of a power drift around that corner. Nothing too crazy, but man, did it work. Oh, that's properly cool. Figure I'll definitely show you guys some cockpit cam here. I love how the sound changes. Little tag on the wall right there. Did not expect this to be a right-hand drive BRZ, actually. I really expected it to be a left-hand drive. Well, I carried a lot more speed into that than I thought I would be able to, but man. Oh, that is gorgeous there. Ouch. So I went for the handbrake, and as you can see, you don't want to hold on to it for as long as I did. But he won't cross his hands over if necessary, which is really quite cool. Oop. Trying to get a little bit of a continuous drift going. Playing around with the physics here, trying to get a little bit of a continuous drift going. The car is low powered, so again, you have to work off a lot of that momentum to slide it around. Come on. And oh, what? I tried to transition swing the car across the line. Probably wasn't the best idea, but we kept it fairly undamaged until the very end, which is a little depressing because I'm like, oh, so you were fine until the very end of the race. Yeah. Now we've got our next race to head into, which is Tenshi Way, which is a new section of this Touge that I have not been to yet. So I'm very excited to see what is actually going on there and how it actually runs. Now, God, I love how you dive right into the race. You dive right into the race. There's no waiting.
We're about to get started.
And go! Man, we started out in 5th. Much better than starting out in, like, way in the back of the pack in, like, 15th or 16th place. I'm guessing this James guy is an enemy. Oh, boy. Get out of the way. He is not going to be happy about that. Yeah, he is very much so not going to be happy about that. All right, we've got 2 BRZs and an S2000 to get by. Little slithery. Come on. Aha, there we go. Oh, super racing line combo. Apparently so. This feels like an uphill version of what I just went down. It might be. It very well might be, but it kind of does. Not in a bad way, but it's like, oh, I feel like I went down this. But you know what? It's actually really fitting that we would have turned around and gone back up again. Quite cool. You do feel the BRZ's lack of power on the uphill, but you know what? It definitely doesn't have a lack of fun, that's for sure. Whoa, that was weird. There you go. Sticking with it. Sticking with it, sticking with it, sticking with it. Ooh, I did not set up for that the right way. I was like, you know what? The only way for me to save that might be for me to just pull the handbrake. And so that's what I was like, you know what? That's what I'm going to do. The sound inside the car is amazing. I love it. I love being able to hear like all these almost like, not necessarily like raspy sounds, but like mechanical, like metallic sound. It has a much more metallic sound from the inside of the car, and I love that. You could hear the gear shift. You could hear just about everything from the inside. Yeah, that has a very mechanical clunk into gear, which I love. And it might just be me, but I almost feel like it's easier to follow the racing line when you're in the cockpit view. At least it is for me. Unless it's that corner in which, well, in which you would have messed up there, bud. Big time. Oh, I remember this hill. Wow, that would have been so close if we didn't touch it. Jeez. Oh, wow. All right. Yes. Flicking the car around a bit. I love it. That was a little bit more of a flick than I bargained for, I think. Whoa. Whoa, starting to get a little bit out of shape here. We lost a lot of momentum there. Oh, the BRZ's great equalizer. A hill. It's trying! It's trying so hard! Dude, it's like trying its little heart out right now. It's trying so hard. There we go. Little slide. Not bad. Starting to get into a little bit more of a groove now. A little bit more of a rhythm. And down a gear. Down a gear. Pull the handbrake. That was a little bit more sketchy, but you know what? We all gotta learn somehow. At least we didn't hit the wall. Might not have been perfectly smooth, but at least we didn't hit the wall. All right, and she goes, that's for sure. Most of that was flat out. All right, into fifth. Getting a good run up to this corner. That was, well, was a little bit of flat out, but still leading him, though. God, our teammate is not doing too hot. I wonder if he wrecked in the last race. Well, no. No, he didn't, I don't think. And sideways across the line. Not too bad. So that was going to be a back-to-back, well, downhill and hill climb Touge sprint in the Subaru BRZ. And if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to click that like button. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys thought of it. And if you want to see more, please leave all of your grid-related requests in the comment section below. I will see you guys in the next one. Talk to y'all later.